Good afternoon, everyone. I am Nadia Jones, and this is the 90 Day Vision Transformation Challenge. Today, I want to talk about, I want to ask these questions. I want to ask, do you believe in yourself? Do you believe that the progress that you're making, the changes that you're making to your life, do you believe that they will make you into a better person? And do you believe that you have what it takes to become the person that you have written down in your vision? Listen, if you don't believe that you can actually become the person that you have written down in your vision, you won't get there. You'll never, ever get there. And let me break that down a little bit. I used to suck at basketball. When I first moved to Texas from Louisiana, I started playing basketball because all the girls in my neighborhood play ball. And I sucked. I mean, I had athletic ability, always have, but I couldn't play a ball for nothing. And one day, I was outside, we were playing some street ball, and I got crossed up so bad by my friend, and like she crossed me up and I fell. Like she broke my ankles and I fell. Everybody went, ooh. I was extremely embarrassed. I finished the game. I got on my bike. I rode all the way home. And I didn't come back out and play ball for 2 weeks. Now, during that time, I knew that I was not good at basketball. But I had this vision in my mind of me playing ball and redeeming myself. Okay? I had this vision in my mind that, man, I suck right now, but in my mind, I'm so good. Like, I'm balling like Michael Jordan. I got, you know, I'm jumping high over people, and I'm a short person. I'm short. I'm 5'2". But, those that know, I know I used to have some, a good vertical. But, I imagine myself playing good, crossing folks up, like just doing everything to redeem myself from that terrible ankle breaking. Boy, if they had YouTube and stuff back then, that would have been all over the place because my ankles got broke. But in my mind, y'all, I'm sorry to digress, but in my mind, I knew that if I practiced hard enough, if I just went and trained and disciplined myself and dribbled that ball every day, went out there and shot, X amount of shots every day, did my layups, all that I was going to progress and I was going to get better and I was going to be able to redeem myself. I knew that in my heart. I knew that in my mind. I knew that in my soul. And I believed it. Like, I believed, even though I could not do it at that time, I believed it with everything in me that I would be able to do that. And I got out there, I practiced, I did everything that I could do for 2 weeks straight. And I went back out and I played ball. Now, I didn't go back out and cross her up. It had only been 2 weeks. So my skills didn't, progress that much, but they progressed. I didn't get crossed up again. Matter of fact, I think I studied defense for that 2 weeks, and defense ended up becoming something that I really loved. I love playing defense in basketball, and I mean, because I can guard a girl. That one time getting my ankles broke in front of everybody, and everybody, oh, that turned me into a defensive beast on the court. So I went back. I didn't get crossed up again, and I think I made 1 or 2 shots, and my control over the ball was so much better than it was that first time that I was out there playing ball with them. Now, that wasn't the redemption that I was going for in my mind, but that was the start of that redemption, right? I didn't go back out there and get my behind whooped again. I didn't get crossed up again. My ankles never got broke again. Okay. And then, as I got older and more experienced playing basketball, I became a little beast. And I was good. So yeah, I got my redemption later on down the line, not against her, but just in life, because I had this vision of myself of how it was going to be when I play ball. And I actually played that out in my head. I played just as good, and I had some great moments with my basketball team. I played summer league. I played during school, varsity, high school. I had some great moments. I even played, in the women's league well after high school. But I had some great moments. I redeemed myself. And to this day, even though I don't go out there and ball like that because I've had 2 back surgeries, I still got it though. I can still shoot, still got the jumper, and I can still play some hardcore defense. But my point, y'all, is that I believed that I could do it. And I believed that in my heart and in my mind and my soul that no matter what it was going to take, I was going to get out there and redeem myself. I was going to get out there and not allow myself to ever be crossed up again. Okay? I was going to get out there and play hard. And I was going to make something of myself as a basketball player. And I did. I had a great high school career. I mean, it was fun. I have nothing but beautiful, fun, great memories with my teammates and, my coaches that I've had. I had a great time. So what I'm telling you guys, when you have something in your heart, that vision, your vision of who you desire to become is in your heart. You have to believe that no matter what and no matter how long it takes, you are going to become that person. You have to believe that. And you have to believe that everything that you're doing, I don't care if the progress is not accelerating as fast as you want it to. I don't care if the results that you're getting are not, the results that you want at that moment in time. The fact of the matter is you are progressing and you are getting results. And if you keep going, you will become that person that you have written down in your vision. And you have to believe that everything that you're doing is working, that everything that you're doing is bringing you closer and closer to that person that you desire to be, to bringing you closer and closer to the man or the woman that God has created you to be, doing what God has called you to do. You have to believe that. Okay? If you don't believe it, it will not happen. You won't bring that into reality because it's in your heart, but you have to believe it. I don't care if you suck right now. And I say suck, let me not use that word, because that's how I said at the time, when I didn't know how to play ball, I said I sucked. But no, we're all adults. We all have things that we are great at, but we may not be great at the things that we want to be great at, or the things that we see ourselves doing, written down in our visions. Okay, so we need work, we need improvement, we need to really develop ourselves in those areas, right? So until we get the skills, until our talents and our until we just transform and become that person, we are going to be progressing. And you have to believe that progress is progress, and you have to be thankful for all the progress that you are making throughout this transformation journey, and you have to be grateful for it, and you have to believe that it's going to get you to the person that you have written down in your vision. You have to believe that it's going to take you there, okay? Because it will. You'll get better and better. Your mind, as you continue to do these affirmations, as you continue thinking and seeing and feeling yourself being and living in this world, who God created you to be, doing what God has called you to do, that person that you have written down in your vision, as you continue to get lost in your imagination, seeing yourself live that out, your practice is going to be made perfect, and soon you're going to be that person that you desire to be. So believe and trust that everything that you're doing, that's why you have to really, when you set these goals, man, don't be setting goals smaller than your vision. Okay, don't be setting goals smaller than your capability. When you set these goals, you started off small in the beginning, but it's been 2 weeks, almost 3 weeks now. When you set these goals, make them, they have to be at a level that you know is pushing yourself. Your goals have to be challenging to you. You can't just continue setting this small. You start out small, but you're progressing. As you continue to progress, set goals. Sometimes your goals have to be way bigger than what you can even fathom at yourself doing at that time. Sometimes you have to really set goals because we underestimate ourselves, and we sell ourselves short so often that we set goals that are not challenging to us. We set goals that we can do quick, fast, and in a hurry, and when we think about it, we tell ourselves, like, we ask ourselves, like, why didn't we set a bigger goal? Why didn't we push ourselves harder and go for A instead of choosing B? Why did we do that? And that's fear. That's why you really got to get rid of that fear out of yourself. You can't have that self-doubt, because that self-doubt and that fear of you not being able to push yourself, to challenge yourself, to push yourself to be and do better, that'll keep you setting those small goals that don't challenge you at all. So get rid of that fear. Like I said, your affirmations, tailor your affirmations to eliminate the fear that you have in your life, to eliminate the self-doubts that you have in your life. All right, so we got to believe, y'all. Believe that you can do it. Believe that everything that you're doing is helping you to become that version, the best version of yourself, that version of yourself that you have written down in your vision. You got to believe it, and believe, most importantly, y'all, believe that you can be that person. Believe that you already are that person. You just gotta go through the process to get to that person. You already are that person. You just gotta practice. You just gotta study. You just gotta do whatever it is you gotta do to get to that person. And once you knock those things out of the way, you're going to be that person. So go hard. Don't go home. Go hard. So that you can be that person that God has called you to be, doing what God has called you to do. That person that you have written down in your vision. Go hard for yourself and believe in yourself. Believe that you can do it, and you will. And that's all I got for y'all today. Keep riding.